You just say hi everybody with me.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Hi everybody! So we're gonna do names that we like but won't be using, or maybe even we'll put the names that we'll be using in the video. Stop it. And we're gonna let you know what names that we like and probably will be using. So for our criteria, this guy has a list of things that you cannot have with names that we choose for our child. First of all, the name has to be French. Second of all, the name can't end in A if it's a girl's name, or if it's a boy's name, I guess.
O.
What do you mean O? Hugo?
Yeah.
Oh, we would love if the name sounded good in English, because ultimately we're going to be living back in Australia. And the name has to sound nice in Spanish because my family are South American. Okay, so the first name, are we going to do boys first or girls first?
Do you?
Alright, we'll do boys first. So the name I love the best is Noah. Reason why I like this name is actually because when I was younger, there was a show in Australia called Home and Away and there was a character named Noah, and he was so cute and blonde, and he used to be like a surfer boy. That's why I like the name. Why do you like the name?
I think you should step back a little bit. It's all blurry.
So why do you like that name?
Noah?
Noah. Because it's French, or it can be French.
It sounds good. It sounds good.
It sounds nice.
Sounds nice. Noah.
So you do the second name.
Hugo.
He likes the name Hugo, or...
Oh, it's Hugo.
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 In French.
Hugo. En français.
En français. So Hugo is the next name on our list that we possibly might use if it's a boy. And he likes the name because it's super French, and it also it sounds fine in English as well, Hugo. And in Spanish, I guess it sounds the same, Hugo.
Really?
I don't know. Actually, I think in Spanish they don't say the H as well.
Hugo?
Yeah. So that's our second name. Our third name that we thought about for a while, but we just decided not to choose, is Dylan. Do you remember when we had Dylan?
Yeah.
Dylan, we like that name, but it's not French enough for Clem. I think.
Dylan.
Do you still like that name?
Dylan, I like Dylan, but it's like more like a...
It's not a common name.
No.
Yeah. And it's probably not a Spanish name either, Dylan. But my mum did like that name when we spoke to her about it.
Yeah, but she wants everything finished by O or A.
Yeah, but Dylan doesn't end in O.
Yeah, but she'd be like making something up anyway. Dylan or...
No. What other name? Oh, the name that he likes in boy and girl is Gabrielle. That's actually an okay name because it sounds good in Spanish. It's a Spanish name as well as a French name. And it can be English, and you can also nickname by Gabby, but I don't know if he likes the nicknames.
Gabby, it's okay. It's more like Emmanuelle.
Oh, he likes the name Emmanuelle. I don't like that name, Emmanuelle.
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 Yeah.
That's how I would say it. And I've heard the nickname Manny,
Manny,
which I think Manny is cute. And there's a famous guy in Australia where everyone, he's on the show for House Rules. House Rules? No. My Kitchen Rules. And he's a chef, and people call him Manu, and he's French as well. So I don't know if his name's Manuel or Emmanuel.
I don't know. I think it's Emmanuelle.
It's Emmanuel?
Well, we can check it. I don't have my phone.
Anyway, I think his name's actually Emmanuel, but you don't like the Manu?
No, Manny I don't mind, but Manu I don't like it.
I actually don't mind the nickname Manny. I think it's cute, but Emmanuel just sounds like an old name to me.
That's nice.
Like a grandpa name. Do you like any other boy names?
Trying to think.
For my boy, I want his middle name to be Hernan. It's a family name for my side. It's actually my grandfather's name on my mum's side, my grandfather's name on my dad's side, and my dad's name. So he doesn't really care about middle names anyway. So I like the name Hernan as the middle name if it is a boy. So whatever name it's going to be, the middle name's going to be Hernan or Ennan in Spanish, which is a popular name in Chile. Well, back in the day, I think 60 years ago, it was a popular name. Oops. So do you like any other boy names?
I'm trying to think, but no. It was Emmanuelle, Gabrielle, Hugo,
Noah. I actually do like Clem's name, Clément. I think it's really cute, but he doesn't want to name his child his name after himself, or he doesn't like the thought of having a child named after someone. He wants him to have like his own name. I think Clément's cute, and in Spanish it's Clemente.
I don't mind it.
I
won't call it.
I love the nickname Clem. I call him Clem, or I call him Clemmy Clem.
Oh, chlamydia.
Not chlamydia for our child, but I like those nicknames for like a kid. Clemmy Clem would be cute. He doesn't like it though. Okay, so those are our boy names that we love. Now onto our girl names. My favorite girl name, which he's not gonna let me have, is Isabelle.
Jasmine.
Shh. Can I just explain my favorite one first?
Go for it, the camera's listening.
Isabelle, you're just picking up different names. Isabelle is my favorite name in the whole wide world. Actually, when I was younger, I used to yell at my mum and say, why didn't you call me Isabelle? It's my favorite name, and he hates it. It's good in French, it's good in Spanish, and it sounds beautiful in English as well. Isabelle. It's beautiful. It's perfect. But he doesn't like it.
No.
Why don't you like it?
I just don't like it.
So one of his favorite names that he probably feels the same way as I feel about Isabelle is Camille. He likes the name Camille, and it's spelled C-A-M-E-L-L-E. No, I-L-L-E.
Yeah.
He likes the name Camille. For me, Camille isn't like, I don't know, it's not anything special, but in English, the spelling would probably be Camille because of how it's spelled.
Yeah. Well,
Camille in English would be C-A-M-I, Camille.
Camille.
Yeah. In Spanish, it would be Camila, but he doesn't like A, ending in A names.
No.
But I know my mum for sure will call her Camilla.
Camila. No.
But why do you like that name so much?
I just like it.
Have you heard of someone with that name and then you just liked it?
Yeah, but I don't figure the name to that person. I'm not like you when I say like, oh, I don't like that name you choose because I used to know a girl and she was a bitch and something like that. Like,
I have like name association, so whenever he says a name, for example Melanie, and it's his ex-girlfriend's name, I find that really weird. Like, I don't want our child to be your ex-girlfriend's name.
it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No.
And there's a name that, as I said before, Gabrielle, he likes that for a boy and a girl. I had a girl called Gabrielle that lived next to me, and just every time I think of that name, I think of her. Like, I don't know how to not think of her. Like, that's her name, and that's what, like, it's weird to be calling my child that name if I know someone that's like, is there anyone else like that? Write in the comments below if you're like that, because I'm like that, and I just can't think of anything else but that. Like, I associate it with that person. Anyway, Gabrielle is another name that he likes for a girl, and it's actually a contender. It's up there, isn't it?
What?
Gabrielle.
Mm-hmm.
So the point is, I'm choosing the name if it's a boy, and he gets to choose it if it's a girl. I don't know if I made the biggest mistake of my life by doing this, but I'm sure he'll choose a good name at the end of the day. Also, another name that we love, and we've loved for months before I even got pregnant, was Charlie. Charlie is such a cute name for a girl for me. And actually, I've already got her middle name picked out. For a girl, I don't have a family name or anything. I'm just gonna make a nice name with the first name. But Charlie, we thought of such a long time ago. And then the moment we came to France and he told his brother that he liked the name Charlie, his brother said, it's not French enough. And then he decided he didn't like that name anymore. True or false?
Next.
Do you like that name?
I like that name.
He likes that name. We actually spoke to the landlord of this house, the person that owns this house, and he was saying that it's very masculine. But to me, Charlie doesn't sound masculine. He's like, it would be weird if there's like a pretty girl and then you find out her name is Charlie. I'm like, really? I think that's such a cute name. Like, I love that name.
Charlie, but I don't like the way it sounds in French. Charlie.
So in French it sounds like Charlie, but I still think it sounds cute.
No. In English it's better Charlie, and in French it's like Charlie. Oh.
Anyway, so I really like that name. That's like probably number 2 in my list. It's Isabelle and Charlie.
Well, what I'm telling you, there's not going to be any of those names.
He doesn't even know the name, and he's telling me it's not going to be any of those names.
I don't know what the name is going to be yet.
Okay, so what other name do you like?
Emmanuelle,
No,
Gabrielle.
if it's a girl.
Emmanuelle, Gabrielle.
Emmanuelle for a girl, no way.
Gabrielle.
And by the way, we're not...
choose a name, but you don't let me choose a name.
If this is your name and we're saying, ugh, no, it's not that we don't like the name.
So it probably means she thinks you're a big bitch.
No, it's probably not because I don't like your name. It's just I don't want the name for my child. Oh. Let me just put that out there. Because my name I don't even like, Pamela. And if someone put that in their list and said Pamela, ugh, I would be like, freaking bitch. Wouldn't you?
That was rude.
Yeah. But it's not that I don't like the name. This is like our names that we like, but we're just not choosing for our child. The name I like for a girl, I've got lots of names for girls that I like, is Jasmine. And don't say anything yet. I love the name Jasmine, and it's from Aladdin. The girl character's name's Jasmine, and she's so beautiful, and I want that name for my child, and he doesn't like the sound of it. He thinks it's not French enough. What other names do you like? I like the name Sophia. The thing is, I like the name Sophia. I don't really love the name Sophie. I love the name Sophia, but he doesn't like it because it ends in an A. Anything else?
I can't remember. We've got Charlie, Gabrielle, Emmanuelle, Isabelle.
Oh, Valentine.
Oh, Valentine.
Valentine was in our list as well, but I don't know why it's not.
Valentine, Augustine.
Oh, and we like the name Juliette. I love that name, Juliette. I think it's beautiful in both Spanish, English, and French. Or all of the criteria. It doesn't end in A. And we liked it for such a long time, but for some reason he just doesn't want to choose it for our child.
No.
He liked the name Augustine for a bit, but I think it's too weird. It's just not, like, I don't want it to be too common, but I don't want it to be too weird as well.
It's not weird.
And it doesn't have nicknames for it. Like, I need a little nickname for my baby. Like, August, no. Oh yeah, so we don't know what it is. I'm actually 20 weeks now. Where are you going?
I'm just putting the...
I'm actually 20 weeks now, but we're not going to find out the sex of the baby until 24 weeks because my doctor is...
Ooh. That was ugly.
That was a bug. My doctor is on holidays. And then after her holidays, I think she's full.
I'm just going to get drinking.
I asked him to see if they could check if they've got availability, like if anyone's been cancelled, like any cancellations or anything, but he doesn't want to call them. Okay, so those are the names that we like. If you know any names that we haven't said, and you know, give us help, because this guy, at the end of the day, our child is not going to have a name because he doesn't choose one and he just started just then. Maybe I'll push it more this way because you're behind me now and I look huge.
Look out.
No! Okay, can you come back where you were?
No, I'm too hot.
Okay, so we're gonna go. I hope you like our names. If you do, let us know which name you like the best. Maybe we'll choose that one if everyone likes the names the best.
No, we're not gonna do this. I don't care what it is.
Alright, well, we'll see you next time. Say bye with me.
Bye.
Bye.